back to GearWire.com. My name is Bill Holland, and you were looking at the Alesis SR18 drum sequencer and bass step sequencer. I'm going to take a look at how to make a basic song in here. So first, let's create a basic beat. My quantizing is a little high, so I want to go into record setup. Give this a name first of all. I don't know, we'll just call it, I want to call it GearWire. Why not? Okay, so now I've got my pattern loaded. What I'm going to do, make sure my quantizing again is set to an 1/8 note. This will make it easier for me just doing basic beats. And what it does is it shifts your notes over to fit 1/8 notes. So if it's a 16th note off or a 32nd off or a 64th off, it'll readjust your beat to be what's called quantized. A lot of new wave music and a lot of rock music is not quantized because they just didn't do that on a lot of those 80s 12-inch mixes, and a lot of new rock too, they don't necessarily quantize. Some bands do, especially with the advent of digital DAWs like Ableton and Sonar, and there are also people who don't do that, so you get more of an organic feel. In this case, we're making a house, so we don't necessarily need an organic bass kick. In fact, that may actually be to our detriment if it sounds a little too humanized in the bass drum and snare. We want those to be solid. So let's record those real quick. All right, so now we have our loop. Let's go ahead and assign some percussive elements. In this case, I want to take my quantizing down a little bit. So let's go to record setup, quantize select, and take it down. We're at 1/16th, and record. Now let's say I don't like where that's falling. I can go into step edit, and we can listen to each step of the way, and we can remove it if we want, or take it down. See, I can erase that step, so now nothing there. Okay, so that one that falls there, we can go through. Done. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the one I want to delete or move over. So I'm going to erase that. I'm going to go down a step, and I'm going to hit that again. Let's go back to the pattern. All right, so now that we have our loop with percussion, let's add some bass. Right now I can transpose my bass however I want.